right? That you would crack, you would break down and come running back to them or start chasing them or call them or try to communicate. If this person wronged you, I feel like they need to apologize. They need to be the ones to initiate communication. You're not chasing after anybody. This person expected you to, they expected you to break down. Okay? And now this person is feeling shattered, heartbroken, reaching that breaking point, like sitting around waiting. They can't do it anymore. They can't just sit around and wait for you to reach out anymore. I don't know why this person was doing that in the first place. It was trickery. They were trying to manipulate your feelings, manipulate your actions. Okay? This person, they wanted to hang on to their pride and ego, and you let them. And now they lost you. Okay? Yeah, communication. Look, that they didn't want to send you communication. This person was being very stubborn. And you were being very silent. Okay? High priestess energy, using your intuition. But the high priestess is very silent. Okay? And you moved on in silence. Look at that. The Six of Swords underneath that. So yeah, this is you moving on. You're not speaking. You don't want this person in your business either, because you're just, in the Six of Swords, you're keeping your moves hidden, okay? Or trying to. Yeah, and you could have some incredible psychic abilities. This person could have been doing some mirror magic on you as well, okay? And if they were trying to do mirror magic on you to be hurting over them, I feel like that's what they wanted. They wanted you to hurt, and they thought the more you hurt, you know, the longer they stayed away and the more that made you hurt, that you would come running in, running, chasing after them. No, and with the Six of Swords, I feel like you've healed. You've healed from this. I'm also getting that you've had your spirit guides with you this whole time, leading you forward. Now this person is very burdened because they're not getting the communication from you that they wanted. Okay? They have to do it, and they know that. Yeah, they know what they need to do is apologize, but this person is, they're getting angry too. With the devil coming out, they're getting mad because they have to let go of their ego in order to communicate with you. Okay, if there's going to be any communication at all between you two, they need to be the ones to do it. And now this person, you know, they didn't want to communicate, right? They were playing games. This is trickery as well with the devil. Toxic games, toxic pride. And they're seeing now they let their happiness slip away. Okay? Now, in hangman position, this person feels stuck. Like I said, in order to get this communication, they need to be the ones to come in and apologize for the things that they have done and the ways that they've treated you and for making you wait this long. This person needed to be taught some respect. Okay? They did. They needed to be taught some respect for you. And now their perspective, you know, in hangman energy, that's when they're seeing things from a new perspective, right? Their perspective has changed, you know, and they realize if they're going to communicate, if there's any communication, they need to be the ones to do it. Yeah, because this person backstabbed you, loved bombed you, betrayed you, backstabbed you, maybe even possibly put you in a third party. Okay? I feel like they came in quickly with hidden motives and lies. And this person needs to apologize for all of it. You're not going to be speaking to this person when they mistreated you. That doesn't make any sense. You know, so they feel very stuck because they know they owe you an apology for what they did. This is also somebody who doesn't want you to get with someone else. Yeah, yes, that's the truth. They're being very nostalgic as well. Like I said, having a lot of memories here, reminiscing about you both, dwelling over the past, right? Feeling sad, knowing they screwed up, still trying to hang on to that ego for as long as they can. But their ego's being shattered as well here in this hangman energy. See, this is where they start seeing that they need to be held accountable, that you are holding them accountable for what they've done. You may not be saying anything about it, but your silence is speaking volumes to this person. You are standing on business and holding them accountable. If they have anything to say to you at all, then they need to make this approach. Yeah. And I feel like with this person here, hangman and the world, they're learning respect. Respect needed to be taught here. So, yeah, this person is learning how to respect you. You're not going to tolerate poor treatment, and you're not chasing anyone because you know your value and your worth. And if they don't, they're getting left behind. Yeah, I feel like this is you turning your back on this person, on a glow up, and focusing on your abundance. Yeah, and they're feeling defeated. This is going to come to an end. You know, they can have their ego. You'll take the Ten of Pentacles and the star energy and the world, right? And moving on and holding on to your peace. That's what you're doing. You've got a lot of opportunities around you here with the World card. This is a cycle that's closing out, but new doors opening for you. You could be in the public eye now. You could have some kind of stardom because this is the star, right? This is definitely being on a major glow up in the Ten of Pentacles energy. This person from your past, they forfeited ultimate wish fulfillment with the star. That's what they did. See, you always knew your value. You weren't going to chase. You moved on, and maybe humbly, but you moved forward. You weren't going to chase this person. You know? And maybe it hurt, but you have healed from that now. With the star and the Six of Swords, you're over this person. Your feelings may have changed. With the World card, you've gone through a major transformation. You may not be in love with this person anymore. You may not even be attracted to them anymore. If you were to see them again after all of this time, you know, and after how they treated you, and their ego and their pride and their arrogance and their stubbornness, you may even think to yourself, what was I thinking? And I'm sorry, but it's true though, because you've grown so much in this journey from everything everyone's done to you. You know, and you're like levels above now, okay? And I feel like this person hasn't really grown at all. They still really want to hang on to that ego. They were coming towards you with an apology is the last thing they wanted to do. This was a game, a manipulation tactic. They wanted you to chase them. They haven't changed. You know, they just realize if they don't come forward and do the right thing, they're going to lose the best thing. Okay? That's really what it comes down to. But that's not something they wanted to do. They didn't want to do the right thing. They wanted to trick you into feeding their ego. I just feel like you're out. I mean, this is you out. This is you out, right? You're done with this connection. And this is you making a barbed wire wall. Okay? Yeah. You really don't want this person back. And I feel like you're focused. You're focused on the real things, okay? People who are real with you. Abundance that's going to be real and here to stay, right? Building generational wealth, you know? Only dealing with like real things. This person and this connection and what they did to it, they turned it into a flipping game. And this is not a game. So, yeah, I just feel like you want something stable with this Ten of Pentacles. You're looking for things that are stable in your life, things that bring value to your life. And this person does neither. They didn't bring stability or any value to your life. Not if this was just a game to them. Yeah, and they're realizing this. And this has them defeated. They either do the one thing that they didn't want to do, which is the right thing to do, or they lose you and you go on your way, right? And they have to deal with that. This person's backed into a corner. All right, so what are they going to do? I feel like with this Ace of Swords out here, this person wants to talk, okay? They want to talk. They've been wanting to talk. They just didn't want to respect your position in this, and they didn't want to concede, okay? But they do want, I feel like, a face-to-face talk, or they may be getting advice from a couple women in their life, okay, is what I'm picking up on here. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the sense they're getting advice from some other women as to what to do. Okay, there's a Queen of Wands here. These could be family members as well. Yeah, this is just giving me that they're talking to other people. Please help me. I don't know what to do. Yeah, you know, and I feel like this Queen of Wands is a little bit angry with this person, aggravated, because they know what they have to do. They know what they have to do. This person turned their back on a Two of Cups. That's this soulmate connection. Okay, these people, these other people that they're getting advice from could be telling them that as well. Yeah, they're calling this person out. They're telling them that they should be ashamed. Okay, people are telling this person that they should be ashamed of what they did and the fact that they don't want to come in and apologize. Yeah, I see them asking for advice and hearing, you know, getting advice they didn't want to hear. Yep, and a tower falls on the floor. Hold on, let me pick it up. And the tower moment, the tower card comes out. Yeah. So whoever they're asking advice from, those people are not in this person's corner. Not after watching them grovel. I need to come in and apologize, but I don't want to. What do I do now? You know what? No, they're asking the wrong people's advice here. Whoever they're asking advice from is giving them a tower moment and calling them out and angry. I feel like they're angry. They may be asking someone else to talk to you for them as well. Okay? Maybe asking someone else that, maybe a mutual friend, or, you may know this person's family members. I feel like they're being told to do it themselves. Do it themselves. You know what you have to say. You figure it out. So these people are angry. Yeah, no one's going to help this person through this. No one's going to help them. They're alone in this. They need to do this. If they want to come and talk, if they want any kind of communication, they've got to come in and talk to you. Yeah, that's what these people are telling them. Yeah, and they're feeling very defensive. They're feeling nervous. They don't know what to expect from you. Okay? They're feeling immature as well, or they were called immature. Justice comes out. This person needs to make it right. They know that. They need to give you fairness. They need to make this fair. I'm getting the sense that now everybody is starting to turn on them. People that they're asking advice from are turning on them now. People are telling them that they've been ridiculous in this, and they're handling this like a coward. That's what people are saying to this person. Yeah, that they were a fool. Yeah, they're making them feel like a fool. You fool, you need to go in and give the collective the fairness that they deserve, the respect that they deserve, the apology they deserve. You figure it out. Yeah, oof. So there are people that are angry with them. I'm getting the sense that they're asking other people to come in and, plead their case for them, right? Talk to you for them. No, they're getting yelled at by people, whoever these people are that they're asking advice from. Yep, and they're being called a fool. So this person, they are tapping on this blade, right? Like I said, this Ace of Swords is telling me that they want to talk. This is somebody now who is thinking about what they're going to say. Okay, I feel like they're going to come in and they're going to make this right, but it may take some time because right now, a few people just made them feel really ashamed of themselves. Okay, so they're kind of licking their wounds here as well. Okay? And then I think this person is going to figure out what they need to say. Yeah. They're showing me the number 7. So maybe this is going to happen in the next week, the next 7 days. Anyway, let me call out some signs, okay? You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, heavy Scorpio, possibly Aquarius, possibly, yeah, I said Pisces already. I've also got Aries, Virgo, and Libra. You could be a Libra. You could be an Aquarius, heavy Aquarius energy. You could be a Cancer. You could be a Taurus, Aries.